Hello, my little boys. Are we ready, my boys, for a journey? Okay, you can stay here and play with the robot girl, Sage. Okay, bye. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Sonic Frontiers. I swear we're going to do story progress this time, believe me. Just got a few more things to do here first.
Okay, your flying nightmare is a step up from the giant. Very mobile. It's going to end the same way.
How are you able to utilize the Chaos Emeralds? I must reassess the battle parameters. I cannot afford to have you win again.
Well, you know, you could call it off and let me save my friends in peace. No? Fine. We'll do it your way.
And Sonic didn't even answer the question. Sonic didn't even answer Sage's question about, hey, how can you use the Chaos Emeralds to do things? Like, how? I don't know. Questions are weird sometimes, but what isn't weird is 2-4 of cyberspace. Not only is it a banger song, but it also is Radical Highway from Sonic Adventure 2. Well, I guess from Sonic's perspective, technically Sonic Generations, because the original stage was Shadow the Hedgehog stage, and not Sonic's at all. I mean, if you really want to be like that guy or anything like that, you can technically say that he did technically experience this in the opening of Sonic Adventure 2. But I would definitely have to say this probably doesn't count. It probably doesn't count at all. Because the opening of Sonic Adventure 2, as iconic as it is, wouldn't... Actually, oh god, I think it does make sense, actually. I think it does make sense, because technically Sonic was in the opening of Sonic Adventure 2, and they did use the Radical Highway stage as a base for that. Whereas Sonic and Shadow are, like, running towards each other and everything. And, yeah. I guess technically that would count for a stage into 3DS Sonic Generations, I guess. You gotta love semantics. Anyway, let's continue on with the story here.
What's up?
These Coco are supposed to link up with another unit, but an enemy has them pinned down here.
Aren't you supposed to be helping find the emeralds?
I can do both. Hurry up if you want in on the fight.
Another good case of voice actor cutoff prevention. Take all the Coco back to Knuckles. Sonic can speed things up by carrying the Coco, but the towers will also speed up. Which I don't recommend that at all, because even though it tells you, like, hey, you can speed up Sonic's process somehow by picking up Coco and everything, it probably doesn't make any sense now that I think about it. Like, how can Sonic go faster by carrying these things? And it's also snappy, too. Like, speed up is just kind of, like, snappy. And I don't mean that in a good way. I mean, it just happens so suddenly. It just really happens just like that. So, it's best to carry as much as you can. You have unlimited time, by the way. You have unlimited time to do this. So there's no shame in just going... Oh, there's no shame in just going every which way possible, but, you know. Just saying. Can you use the homing attack to... Well, yeah, you can, actually. Huh. Okay. I guess you can. Alright, cool. I guess that's cool. Alright, I gotta be really careful here now. I mean, not that I will fail this. I mean, granted, I have failed this a lot before, you know, in previous playthroughs, but I won't fail this time. I won't suck. Just gotta take my time here. Alright, got that one. And I will get this one too. 3 times speed is probably the best you could possibly hope for. in this situation. Because if you go too fast, then that'll be way too quick.
Nice work, soldiers. Now let's link up with the main force.
Yeah, you make a great supervisor, Nux. Maybe try fighting next time, though.
He is aware of what the Coco are, isn't he? Why does he try to help them when their fate is already decided?
Because Sonic is just that great of a person. Or Hedgehog, really. It don't matter none. Because he's just that good.
Experienced this before. We're somehow seeing a battle from the past.
Those defenses are impressive. Maybe I should get some notes for my island. I guess the defenses didn't hold after all.
Then the robot hit him again.
I look forward to your battle reports once we're home.
Home?
I'll integrate you into my system, give you control of the whole EggNet. I'll have you network all my robots. You'll be a refreshing change of pace from Orbot and Cubot.
They are your creations, like me. That would make them like my brothers?
I suppose so.
I look forward to that. I can confirm Sonic has made multiple breaches into cyberspace and escaped.
Through raw talent and no shortage of tenacity, I'm sure. Impressive.
You speak of him with respect as often as you curse him. I do not understand.
Oh, I hate that hedgehog. That doesn't change the fact that he is a formidable adversary. I respect him, but I don't have to like him.
Your genius, his skill. If only you two could work together.
My big takeaway from that is, Sage, you haven't seen literally any video game from 1998 to 2013, now that I think about it. And I guess if you really want to count it, the Sonic Boom TV show, but that's a different universe. Yeah, no, like, yeah, if only those two would work together. Can't imagine a scenario like that. Yeah, seriously, you can't even imagine how that must go. Like, whoa, that's a novel idea. A very novel idea indeed. Like Sonic and Eggman working together on a big thing. What in the heck are we talking about over here? What are we doing, man? Which one is closest? That one is. I kind of want to see. Where we can get these new Coco here. Well, I haven't obviously gotten this memory token yet, actually. Even though it's not really necessary, like, again, I have way more than enough memory tokens now to view every side story on Ares. It's just like, you know, get them for the sake of getting them, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this one. I thought it pointed to a map. I thought it pointed to a memory token right there, but I guess these just happen to be in the same place. All right. This one is number 4, and this one is number 5. Light them all in order according to the stones. And see, this is what I'm talking about here. By the game having not to hold your hand. Well, don't remember if I mentioned this or not. Probably have, probably didn't. And if I did do it on numerous occasions already, then apologies. But one of the things I've grown to really like about video games is letting the player play by themselves. Yeah, just let the player play. As, you know, the good old... Because I've been watching way too many Sakurai videos lately. Can't believe Sakurai's a YouTube. Sakurai, the Smash Brothers man, is a YouTuber now. Yeah, no, like, let the player play video games for themselves. Like, let them figure out things. And that, I feel, is how Sonic Frontiers is really nice. That's what I think that Sonic Frontiers does very well, is just letting the player figure out things and let them play by their own stuff, you know? Or by their own thing. Like, the game doesn't really hold your hand. It tells you what to do. It tells you what you should be doing at all times. Well, clearly via objective markers. Because that's what any good open world game should do, is let you know where the story is via objective markers. But Sonic Frontiers probably has a similar design philosophy to Breath of the Wild in that it lets the player figure out things and lets them just play the game however they want to. It doesn't constantly tell you what to do or how to figure out like things like puzzles or whatever. Like, you may look up something that tells you what to do, but nothing in the game tells you how to solve puzzles. Like, it may give you hints, sure. But for the most part, the game just lets you figure out things. Unlike with some other video games that I would like to mention, like, I've played my fair share of video games that are fantastic, like, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. You can clearly see it on my YouTube. Clearly, I've played a lot of video games that are great, like those. But, well, that and Marvel's Spider-Man. And if you see where I'm getting at here, you'll see that those games love to talk. A lot. Like, I played Marvel's Spider-Man after Spider-Man PS4 on PC. After I played Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. And that game is really good and all. In fact, I liked it way better than I thought it was going to do. Like, I knew the game was going to be good, but how good was... Whoa! But one thing that I will say in the games, like, to knock the game is, what am I doing? I think I'm supposed to, Yeah, this can stump me. Oh, gosh, what do I do here? Basically what I'm trying to say is characters talk in video games. A lot. And, I kinda And I'm kind of like, just can the characters just shut up a little bit? I mean, for Guardians of the Galaxy, it makes sense, because I like the banter in that one. But I feel like in Spider-Man PS4, there are way too many moments where, and in some other video games, I guess. I don't really know any other examples where characters just talk and talk and talk. Just let me know. But I think it's mostly just the Marvel things. And those are like AAA games, believe it or not. They're AAA. And I remember seeing a clip of God of War Ragnarok, the game that got nominated for a lot of things. And I'm pretty sure it's a good game and all. Where Kratos' son like tells you, "Oi, bash him on the head, mate! Oi, bash him on the head! Why ain't you bashing him on the head, mate?" And I'm like, dude, let the player figure it out on their own. Like, it's like, it really just reminded me how Sonic Frontiers just stays quiet. It really does remind me that Sonic Frontiers just really likes to stay quiet on a lot of things. Like Sonic Frontiers, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Sonic, Mario Odyssey, yeah, those types of games that just let the player figure things out on their own without the game having constantly explain it to you. It's just crazy. I know of games that are very hand-holdy, believe me, in this day and age, possibly through characters talking or just giving you the solutions by holding your hand. But Sonic Frontiers is just a rare occasion where the game just letting you play is just really good and very nice. It's just neat. I think it's just a neat game, you know? It's neat. I don't really know what my point is, but basically, I think my point being, characters talking constantly, telling you what to do, not a good. Games that just let you play without having to figure things out on your own, good. Very good. Despite the quality of the games. Spider-Man PS4 is great. I haven't played Spider-Man 2 yet, but I'm pretty sure I'll like it. Even if characters constantly talk a lot. Even if they're supposed to be thinking, they're just speaking aloud. Anyway. I want to get this new Coco really quick. Yeah, wherever it may be. It's probably like, I don't know, somewhere. Well, this is where it is, but I think it might be just way up there, I think. Could be, but maybe not. Well, I'm thinking I'll just worry about that later and just go for this cyberspace level and then just do the rest of the good old-fashioned Knuckles plot. Oh, okay. All right, this one. This is classic Sky Sanctuary from Sonic Generations. And once again, you really feel like this is probably not the speed that it should be. Not as fun as it should be, I mean. Like, listen, I know my Sonic Generations lore because that's still a phenomenal Sonic game and all that. But like, this just feels really slow, and I know one particular part of this won't feel as satisfying as it should. Man, I knock this game a lot, do I? It's only because I'm so passionate. It's only because I'm so passionate. Man. By the way, go all the way left. Keep holding the control stick to the left at that point. At that part. Because, you know, it doesn't register that, which is weird. For some reason. Alright, get that junk in there. And yeah, I'm talking about this part. Because do you really feel a difference between Sonic's boost speed and his regular running speed? No. Just doesn't feel as good, doesn't it? When you're running up those collapsing pillars of Sky Sanctuary. Almost didn't make the S rank time. Yes, sir. All right. Again, they give you way more vault keys than necessary, man. Let me get these cocoa. Because they're all around this spot, I'm sure. And let me just get this thing really quick. And that thing. And the other thing. I am confused. Do we have enough? Yes! Homing shot or loop kick? Homing shot. So we can do the homing shot, of course. We can do that. The game tells you anyway. During battle, air boosts can lead to homing shot by pressing RT and then X in the air. Thank you very much. Alright, I can just literally skip travel to you. And then just immediately go over to the story objective as so. As such. I mean. Which is not that far at all. Only about a few 100,000 meters like this.
I don't care if you're afraid. Those are your people out there.
Hey, Coach, what's with the pep talk?
With the defenses down, the soldiers are supposed to fall back to a bunker.
Then I'll round up the stragglers and you supervise, Commander.
That sounds good.
I know the Sonic Forces never left him at all. So are we ready to do the same thing as we did with Amy's side quest? With gathering up the cocoa? I'm sure you are. Because we gotta do the same thing except with Knuckles. Except this time around, because we're in a desert area, sometimes there will be sandstorms. And because of that, you won't be able to see for a few seconds. But the same principles do apply here. You just basically go into serpentine motion while also avoiding their bombs for some reason. I really don't know why they drop bombs. Why did the Coco drop bombs? Maybe as a defensive mechanism or something. Who knows how they do it?
Is this the place? Yo, Nux!
Sonic, this looks like ruins from back home. What if the people of these islands survived and resettled on Angel Island?
That'd make this pretty important. That's not a good sound. Whoa!
Going to assault the bunker! I can't lose this!
You've got this, buddy. I've got your back.
Thank you, Sonic.
Defeat the towers. The best defense. All you really have to do is just wait for them to stomp down on you, and then you can stomp down on them. Easiest way to do it is just by simply just waiting until they stomp down. And then once you get to the top of the tower, just use your stomp move. With high enough attack power, then they can be killed instantly. Just like that. Give you way more time than needed. Unless you're doing a level 1 run, then that's perfectly fine by me.
Ages ago, my people were wiped out by a cataclysm. I know the Coco faced something similar. It reminds me I'm the last Echidna, that I'm alone.
You may be the last, but you're not alone. You've got us, Knucklehead.
I'll admit, I do envy your lifestyle. Freedom to go where you want, when you want.
So do it. Get out there and live a little.
Maybe I could. But first I need to be back to normal. So hurry up and get me back to normal.
Anything to get you away from me.
He helps those he is at odds with. He is quick to make peace. Perhaps... No. I have run the simulations. They are doomed.